They'll be calling you a radical. So now who's the misinformation? Who's the misinformation? Nuclear energy renaissance. No, there's not. Now, internet kettling. I want to talk about internet kettling. What is internet kettling? I coined the term. You know, as the activists, the police kettle us all the time, right? When we did that, I did that pathetic, well, it was a great interview, but the way they spun it, Vice, pathetic, in New York City on Remember the 5th of November, 2015, when I knew there was trouble going to happen. Lessons unlearned, Mikhail. So I says, through the crowd, disperse. Meet at Operation Foxconn News in 45 minutes. Yeah, real chilly, they're broken. No, the media never finishes the story. Google knows everything. Yep. We're the demic. You can't talk anything controversial. You can't talk anything. They just go along, whatever the three branches of government, CIA, NSA, DOE, Department of Energy. If the big Z in Ukraine has not proved you, which came first, the chicken or the egg, that nuclear energy is not there to make energy. Well, it's energy. Boom. The bomb. So, now who's spreading misinformation? Not me. You know, so nuclear energy, there's no nuclear energy renaissance. There's no nuclear energy renaissance. There's a nuclear energy pork, money, looters renaissance. There's a nuclear energy propaganda. Let's review. Since 2011. Now, how's this a renaissance? Oh, you're right. What are you talking about? We got to get Russian. What are you talking about? Let's see. 50 some odd reactors in Japan down. They back on? No. They'll never go back on. Germany, 19 or 20, whichever you want to talk. The 20th one wasn't. It was getting ready to open. Gone. Belgium, reactors gone. Even France has closed reactors. Taiwan, South Korea, all over. Reactors down. That's clear over there. Diablo sending offer could be our Fukushima. No, Fukushima is our Fukushima. Just moves left to right. Fish swim, breaking news. It's all coincidence, bro. Salmon collapsed, just like Kevin Black said. Son of Cassandra. Now, who's spreading the misinformation? Fucking internet kettling. San Onofre. Without Kevin Blanche and my cancer, San Onofre never goes down. That's just an unarguable fact. The timing, I've been working on that for years. They had no intention. They'll tell you straight up. They were afraid of freaking my truth and my information that I had. Because they didn't want to go to prison. Go ask Kamala Harris. She worked with me on it. What happened? How come she's not anti-nuclear now? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess the powers there be are too heavy burden for these guys to go after the nuclear energy crime syndicate, that DOE. San Onofre. There's multiple reactors in San Onofre. We kicked 2 of them down post for shoot. Dwayne Arnold. Calhoun. The dominoes are falling. We kicked the domino that started this nightmare. It's San Onofre. Well, not this nightmare, this good. Shutting out the most dangerous nuclear reactor in the world as part of San Onofre, besides Fukushima Daiichi. They're all shut down. Mother Nature. Oh, Diablo Canyon. They're not shut down. Should have been shut down. So, San Onofre, Calhoun in Nebraska, Dwayne Arnold. We keep moving across. What about, 3 Mile Island's finally shut down? How many in New Jersey? 6, 8, or 10, whatever number you want to use. They're shut down. Oyster Creek, one of the most dangerous. Down. How about Pilgrim up there in Massachusetts? Down. How about Yankee? Down. You know, we go on and on. I'll keep going. Palisades? Down. How about that nightmare on the Hudson? Indian Point? Down. We're talking multiple reactors at all these except for Dwayne Arnold. So, how are we up to? We're well over 100, right? How many reactors were online when Fukushima happened? 410? Oh, but these SMRs, these small ones. Is any SMRs went on? Oh, we're going to have 24 in Utah by 2019. No, 12. No, 6. We're not going to have anything. They don't even have one. Just pork. So internet kettling. So what they've done, I'm Donald Trump. I just found out about that shadow banning thing. I can't believe this shit. When he signed the net neutrality, Net neutrality meant it couldn't be pay to play. I knew that as the artist, as the communications professor. I had it down to a fine science. Thus the language, the intensity. Then I held retention. There was a time that Google sent me that I was not in the top 10%, not in the top 1%, one of the top 10 YouTube sites in the world for retention. I knew what I was up to. But what happened? Oh, big tech got going, bought these politicians. And they passed a bill to kill net neutrality. What's that? Even playing fields. Oh, I had him. You used to Google, what's his name, told me one day, he says, so many subject matter. You go, there you are on the site. If you're not showing up on the site, they're never going to find you. If Google wants this to have 311 million views, that's what it's going to have. If it wants to have 311 views, if it wants to have 11 views, that's what it's going to have. So they passed it. Trump signed it into law. And I had the field until the day they signed it. 2018, over. I knew it. But my toothpaste was out of the tube. They can't put my lightning back in the bottle. I took that bottle and flipped it behind my back and shattered it with a baseball bat into a canvas. Made a piece of art out of it. Go after me. Whatever. Kettle me, I'll kettle you. Internet, I invented the term. I coined the term. I coined hundreds, if not thousands of terms. One of my just streamed, two by cable TV. I get no credit for my work. I get no support. I never did get a publicist. I thought a publicist in IT, somebody come around, package my work, blah, blah, blah. I thought, well, sure, I'll get a lawyer. The way they went after me viciously, and they allowed that to go after me so viciously while I'm in critical condition, while I'm in an ICU unit, while I'm in a bone marrow transplant center, 11-11-11, thank heaven, Kevin. There's no stairway to heaven. Danny, California, rest in peace. That's okay, because it's the nuclear energy crime center. The entire felonies in all 50 states, what they were doing to me, but that's okay. You kettle me, I'll kettle you. Rip me open, pour me out. It's unbelievable. So I just found out about the shadow banning thing when he's the one that shadow banned, and then sliding with O'Biden. Yeah, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. He puts up Gigi, won't even let the vote go for Gigi. 2-2, just the way they like it. He's been president for how long now? You think there's any difference between these two parties? Democrats, recently, on the floor, standing ovation for one of the greatest war criminals in world history. Not only that, did you know what else they've done to me? So, comment kettling. So, they do comment kettling now? So they kettle your comments. So you make a really great comment, and used to be people, they bury it where you can't find it. It's so criminal. So no one on earth, probably the greatest activist of entire era, Kevin Blanch. Nobody on earth has been punished harder by the getting rid of net neutrality than I have. Nobody on earth. That's just an unarguable fact, Jack. They're really that afraid of me. They're really that afraid of me. Well, when you get classified, the DOE, which is the Department of Energy, which is the Department of Nuclearism, Los Alamos, Bezos, Umbalco. I was going to do a video talking a lot about the person who really invented the bomb. He turned on the bomb in 1944. Not Einstein. Einstein never remembered, but they both got real peace prizes. Not what they throw. Kissinger? Going to be a Hunter Peace Prize? Kissinger? Really? Oh, who do you thought taught Dick Cheney? Oh, wings, we will pretend. Because that's what, it's so sick what they're doing to us. So, internet kettling, that's what they do. They hide us. I'm the guy that coined that term, So, it's so outrageous what's happened. Nobody's been punished harder. No good deed goes unpunished on Balco, on Chemo, Kevin Blanch. The work that I've done the work of 1,000 activists. The typos at your feet. I had a guy today tell me, he says, hey, my friends are going on a vacation to San Diego. Are there any typos now? I says, you've been watching my videos for 12 years? And he asked me, You cannot make this shit up. For the ignorant have inherited the earth. They're all doubled down in political dogma. Freaking dogma reinforcement. That's all the internet is. They're gonna, if you're being sponsored on Google, on YouTube, on any platform, by that way, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, any of them, you think you're effective? You're ineffective. You're exactly what they want. They call those useful idiots. Now, Kevin Blanch, why are they so afraid of me? I'm a peace activist. So the inventor of the bomb in 1944 turned on the bomb. Joseph. The Russell Einstein Initiative. All those guys were anti-bomb before they dropped the bomb. Now remember, the Russian troops, when they were all fighting to get to Berlin, because Hitler had it. Einstein never invented the bomb. Einstein never wrote that letter. Leo wrote that letter. He twisted Albert's freaking arm. Albert was a peace activist who won a real Nobel Prize, who was anti-bomb, anti-nuclear energy, held a way to boil water. Kevin Blanch held a way to boil a planet. Freaking, let's boil all the Earth's water. Freaking uranium tailings sent on the state line, turning uranium-238 into 235. But yet, they're going to kettle me. They're going to go after me. I get no credit. I got no funding. I never got an attorney to stick up for me. Never got an IT person. Never got a philanthropist to set up with some real money. Say, hey, I inherited $150 million. Here, Kevin, I'm going to put $1 million in your foundation. Here's $2 million in your foundation. Well, let's do 5. And let's package this. Here's the lawyer. Here's the IT guy. Let's package this incredible work and do it. The grassroots. On my own. It's unbelievable. And thank you to the small few that have supported this freaking work without. But I guess that's the way it's got to be. Don't drop your canister. Don't drop your canister, TikTok. Diablo Canyon clock. Lessons unlearned. So, internet kettling. I invented the term. That's what they've done to me. They're going to go after me for misinformation. Now, who's the savages? This land is my land. This land is your land. I can't believe how accurate and how historic my work has been. Why I'm sick, doing all that Tide Pool work, fuck, I don't know how that even killed me. Well, it almost did. I've had open heart surgery twice. AML leukemia. Lost all my teeth, my gallbladder. It's been a hell of a journey. I really don't know where to go and what to do. But, all I can keep hanging my hat on is my toothpaste got out of the tube. And I penetrated the so-called world psychic, the conscious, which and called call. And, before Kevin reached into the bag and he slung the stone and it struck the nuclear energy propaganda machine giant in his forehead. And the giant fell to the earth and radiated the earth for time and all eternity. Read the rest of the fucking scripture. Okay. So, stay tuned. Internet kettling. I invented the term. You kettle me, I'll kettle you. So who's the effective artist? Who's the effective activist? No. Stay tuned.